Check that out. Got me some nice fat stickers, man. Them stickers are dope. Shout out to Joe Marks for hooking me up, man. Loving the stickers. I got them on all the vehicles. Get a hold of me if you guys want some. Right here at Little Grassy Lake. Getting a late start as usual. It's almost high noon. Full sun, bluebird skies. We do have a little wind, which is really going to help out today, hopefully. Don't have a lot of confidence on this lake, but I'm coming over here to kind of check it out, do a little fishing report and see what it's about. Really clear lake. Probably got, I'm just sitting here looking at the water, and we're talking probably 5 foot visibility, 6 foot visibility, something like that. So thank God for a little bit of wind, gives me a chance. But I've got the boat tied up to the dock, and I'll get you guys a water temperature report. Hopefully we can catch a few fish. Got a few hours to do it, another short trip, but we'll get out there and see what happens. So subscribe if you have not. Live stream Monday at 7:30 Central. Check that out. Let's go. Got that little bass. That's what was pecking on me. Yeah, I'll take him, man. It's tough out here. I'll take that little sucker. He's cute, nice and dark. Pretty little fish. Just a little baby brush hog. See you, buddy. Decent bite. Just came and swatted at it. There's a bite. There we go. That jig again. It's got one pincher on it. It's that little naked. Yep. Same to that point. The pontoon just spun back around. She's in about 4 foot of water. Not that big a deal. Could have went around, got a whole lake to go around, but that's the way it is. Things are changing, folks. Here's our water temps. We got 81.5 degrees. Man, this lake is hard on me, guys. Dang. One of my favorite rods. That was a little fish too. Saw him, he jumped up. There we go. Nice fish. Ate that jig. Whew. Guys, it's freaking windy out here, man. Look at that. A little Cumberland Pro 1/2 ounce finesse jig. Nice little jig. Same thing I caught him on at Kincaid. The naked crawl with the Honey Hole Creek trailer there, kind of Okeechobee blue. That fish smashed it. Just had to keep working up this point until I found him. So, nice fish. Guys, it's tough out here, man. It's the middle of the day. Just throwing this jig around. Caught that little fish. I'm trying to fish this point, but these pontoon boats keep running across it, but that's what we come up with so far. There you go. Got you, little sucker. That is how the day has been, guys. It's been slow, just slow, man. But at least I caught a couple fish, right? Jeez. There he is. Well, we on them now, folks. We're on them now. The fish came on a little Cumberland Pro Procaster. I'm out of time, but you know, I got out here for a little while. Didn't have a whole lot of time and didn't really figure anything out. Just wanted to get out here for a few hours, do a little fishing. So that's embarrassing, but it is what it is. Sometimes you don't catch a big one. Sometimes it's just little shorties like that. But it's better than blanking, right? Better than zero. So, had a good time, man. Thanks for coming along with me. Until next time. Grassy was tough, about like I thought it would be, but you always go over there and hope for the best. I just needed to go over there and check that place out. I hadn't been over there in a while. Beautiful lake, just don't fish it enough to figure it out. It's that tough time of the year. It is that late summer, water is cooled down a little bit. I saw 81 to 83, something like that over there. But that transition period, it's just kind of starting. The fish are just kind of, a lot of these fish are just out suspended. It just gets kind of tough. I did see a lot of bait in the grass, a lot of small minnows. I'm talking 2-inch minnows, just little bitty balls of 2-inch minnows swimming around. Saw a few groups of bass busting out on some of the points. I mean, small bass. You know, like kind of like the bass that I caught, just small ones. But the grass looks good over there. There's plenty of nice green grass. The water is about I don't know, 4 to 6 foot of visibility depending on where you're at. It's got that green tint to it, so it looks more stained than what it really is. You know, when you start bringing like a white swim jig in, you can really see it down there far. I thought it would do better just because of the wind, and I tried to stay out a little bit deeper and fish deep most of the day. I didn't have a lot of time anyway. If I had to do it all over again, I would go back to the creeks. I never made it back to the creeks. I just stayed main lake stuff for the most part, deeper points and stuff. But I would definitely go back and check out those creeks. I wish I had more time, because that's something that I think could maybe produce right now. I'm just curious if there's a lot of bait back there. I didn't see a whole lot of bait out in the main lake. I mean, you just see little small busted up groups of bait, but I never found like really big bait balls or anything. So always run out of time. You know, you got all these ideas. You know, you got 14 rods. Well, actually I got 13 rods now, because I snapped one. That was a Veritas medium. That was one of my favorite ones. I had the guides redone and everything on it. I just set the hook on a fish. I saw the fish, it jumped. It was like a little, I don't know, it was like a 14-inch fish. You know, after I set the hook, snap, there goes my rod. And just a couple seconds later, I saw the fish jump up, and I kind of hung around in that area, and he ended up jumping up again. But I threw some baits out there hoping I would snag my line, and it just didn't happen. So if you guys are fishing on Grassy and you come across a fish with about 20 yards of line and a little, what was that? It was a little Damiki stinger on there. That's the fish that I broke off. That's the fish that broke my rod. So I'm just gonna throw that rod in the trash. Had a nasty backlash too. It was just one of those days. But thank you guys for coming along. I just want to show you, you know, you don't always catch them, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of times when I go out there and I just don't catch them. It's just part of it. You just got to keep going. The more you go to the same lake, the more you know. You just try to pick up a little bit each time. That's just the way it is, you know. A lot of times it's just fishing. It's not catching. It's about eliminating water. And the next time you go back, you start at a new place. And hopefully you don't do it once a year, so you can learn something and remember what you found the last time. So that's all I got for you guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you do not subscribed already. Hit the little bell notification. That way anytime I'm dropping content, you'll be the first to know. And we got the little live stream, 7:30 Monday nights, 7:30 Central. Go check that out, man. We appreciate it. So until next time.